This is how we do the E30. We do something, and then we f up, and then we do it again. Oh.
Hey. What's up, Steve?
Oh, nothing much. How was your weekend?
Pretty good. Didn't get a lot done, which is exactly how I like to keep my weekends.
But that's not going to be the case with the E30, right?
Not the case for the E30 this week. We've got a bunch planned for you. We are finally getting the brakes buttoned up. We have this little section of exhaust that we still have to throw in. It's a high flow cat. We're gonna mate it up with a high flow muffler. Finally, we're just gonna get the springs back on the rear. And I know I've said it before, but I think we're gonna get the car on the ground this week, Steve.
I really hope so, because I'm dying to do rollers, man.
No, banker shaking.
Don't do that.
We also have to throw new bushings right here. So we also have to take the control arm out, paint it, and this is the part the banker is saying is not going to be done this week. What if I take the control arm out right now? Where am I all week? Oh, okay, so, little change of plans. I guess I'm doing everything on the car this week because I just remembered the banker is going to Punta Cana all week.
Along with everybody else.
Yeah, along with everybody else in the company. And Steve and I are just gonna kind of be left here, working on the E30, doing some handheld footage, doing some vlog style. But yeah, you guys got me back, because all of the people who actually know what they're doing are gonna be gone this week. So I guess not all of the professionals are leaving this week, just most of them.
Because we got Brent.
We do still have Brent, handyman Brent. So he's gonna be able to tell me when and where and why I'm messing everything up. We have strut tower braces that we're painting. Originally, Alex said that he wanted them to be the same color as the brakes on the subframe, but I think that would be a little bit gaudy for the engine bay, putting a bright bronze and gold flake strut tower brace going right across a nice clean black engine. So we're gonna paint it black because you don't always need to be the flashiest person in the neighborhood, Alex. I wonder what it's like to be a rapper and have to apologize to your mom after every verse. I don't feel like I have to. They say nothing but obscenities the whole time. Alright, we got the strut braces painted. Like I said, we decided to go with black. As you can see, it looks like nothing's been done to the E30. But I promise you things have been done. We painted the strut bar black, strut brace black. We painted the rear brace black. We were originally gonna go with bronze, as I mentioned. Like I said, we were originally gonna paint them bronze, decided that was a bit flashy for the engine bay, so we went with black. So while we have all of this apart, Brent is actually buttoning up the rear suspension, so that should be in about 15 minutes. And then we're gonna get going on the front control arm. We just have to take those out. We're gonna give it a quick coat of bronze paint just to match the rear while we're at it. But the real reason we're taking it out is these bad boys. These little bushy boys are turning into these blue bushy boys. Off center, so that way we will get a bit more camber, a bit more less camber. If you can imagine that. Where's the 19? It's more than a feeling. Oh, I didn't realize you were recording. Now that the internet has heard my singing voice, Simon Cowell, hit me up. I was about to give up, because that's what millennials do when things get tough. You give up. But just as I was about to give up, my mentor and guidance counselor, Brent Boobolts, told me that I should not reinvent the wheel. I should simply remove these two bolts that are very easy to access, rather than taking this, see, no, you can't even see it because it's really f***ing hard to get to.
He's trying to justify. Ooh, that's tight.
I made a comment at one point and said, oh, I used to have a couple E30s, and then because I said that, I have been stuck working on this car.
Permanently branded yourself as the E30.
Yeah. So internet, I'm sorry. This isn't my fault. You have to pawn your shoes to register the van.
Registration is expensive, bud.
Look at his feet.
Look at these new Yeezys.
He had to pawn his shoes to register his van. This is what being Instagram famous looks like. You see all those Instagram hot boys, you're like, oh my god, how do they afford all this? It's because they pawn their Yeezys. I really hope this is in the right way, Jills. Yeah, probably. So if you recall, the hole was in the center, as most holes are. That sounded dirty. So now what this is gonna do is this actually pushes the lower control arm out that much. So you get a little bit more of this rather than this. So you get more negative camber. See how that works? Pretty fancy, huh?
Corey actually doing work.
Well, it's not actually it yet. So
Steve!
Hi.
Oh. I'm not done with the Supra video yet. Sorry about that, everyone, for the 60 frames per second. Back
Charles,
to 24.
Can you hold that, please? It hurts.
You scuffed your new paint, man.
Oh, that's right, Corey. Pound it.
Ah! Oh God, you scared me.
Yeah, you got that on the wrong side.
Why? This has to
See
flip.
these holes? They're tapered because of that. This one should be on the other side.
Now you guys understand my life. This is how we do the E30. We do something, and then we f up. And then we fuck up.
No, I'm not re-saying the fact that I got a brake caliper to the head. You could just edit that in. I'm not just highlighting on that point, Jells. F you. We're finally buttoning up the rear end.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, f yeah, we line up perfect, bud. We still have no seats.
So, Corey, you're putting a wheel on, which can only really mean one thing, right?
We did it.
Like, this thing's getting off the lift?
Yeah. Like, if this car wasn't behind us, I would say we should go take it out in the parking lot and do some donuts.
But
there's a car behind us. Guys, so it's been a couple weeks coming at this point. I think we've promised you that the car will finally be on the ground for at least the last 2 videos, if not the last 3. But we did it this time, and we have proof of it. The car is on the ground. Look at. Well, the car's really low, so I can't really move the jacks. But like, if the car was on the jacks, I wouldn't even be able to do that. I feel like an infomercial guy right now. It's on the ground. Pretty much any suspension bushing, front or rear, we swapped out. So now we have the track width in front that the E30 M3 comes with. And yeah, oh, we got strut braces on too. So now this car will handle like a dream. It'll be like it's on rails. It's gonna.
and the Z3 steering rack.
Yeah, oh my God, Joe, we did so much. We got the Z3 steering rack. We got the strut braces, front and rear. We got the bushings. We got the car on the ground. We did it. And if you got something to say, comment it below. But until then, if you need wheels, tires, or suspension, check out fitmentindustries.com. And hey, don't forget, just like I did, that we have as low as 0% financing going through the month of January. If you're bored and you need a channel to follow, follow us. And if you want free wheels, we have a Cosmis giveaway going, so we can do that too. We're kind of like a one-stop shop. I'm gonna close it with that one.